Hi everyone. I wanted to make a little video about breast implant illness. I'm having explant surgery in 2 days, and I wanted to talk a little bit about why, what led me to this decision, and my main purpose in doing this is just to spread awareness. I know that I was greatly helped by so many other women who have come forward and talked about their experiences with breast implant illness, BII, and I feel like it's going to be a lifesaver for me. And if I can pass that on to someone else and help them through this, that's what I would love to do. Where do I start? Well, let's start with when I got implants. Now, I'm not going to go through every detail of every symptom, my whole story. There's so many of those out there, but I'll just give you a brief overview. I got my implants relatively late in life. I was, let's say 9 years ago. So I was 47 when I got them. I'm now 56. And it was sort of on a whim. I mean, I always had decent breasts. I wasn't insecure about it, but it was one of those things where at the time I had the money, a lot of my friends had them. I loved the way they filled out clothing, and I had breastfed a child for a couple of years, so I was a little more droopy than I had been before. But so it was really on almost a whim that I got them. I did not take it seriously enough. I thought of it like a nice permanent fashion accessory, which was really uninformed of me, but I just had no idea at the time. At first, I got them. I was kind of uncomfortable for a couple of weeks when I first had them put in and didn't like the feeling, but then I got used to them, and within about a month, I started to feel more normal, and I ended up loving them. I am a personal trainer. I am, but was right now because I haven't been able to do anything lately. I was a runner, a triathlete. I looked fantastic. Into, I would say, my very early 50s, I looked fantastic. I felt fantastic. Little by little, I started to have some problems come up that I never would have attributed to implants. Not healing from workouts, where you normally would work out and be sore for a couple of days, I'd be sore for a couple of weeks from a mild workout. Just very unusual for me. Very bad episode of vertigo. Little things here and there that were just aches and pains, my back, my neck, just things that I had never had before. Eventually I had a hip issue. It was always something going on, going to another doctor, another doctor, another doctor. Well, in this last 2 years, things started to really progress. I started to have so many symptoms and so many odd things going on that I didn't know if it was just menopause starting or what it was, but I knew something wasn't right in my body. So I started going for extensive blood work. In my blood work, it showed that I had very high autoimmune numbers. Went to a rheumatologist, an endocrinologist, told I had Hashimoto's, possible rheumatoid arthritis, then possible lupus, now something with the liver. Every time I go for blood work, it's something else. So many symptoms, so much pain, tendonitis in my foot. I can barely walk at this point. I mean, it's like it put my life on hold. Now, meanwhile, in this time, a good friend of mine had implants as well and started to have issues and had hers removed because she believed she had breast implant illness. I had never heard of it before that. When she told me about it and told me because she was looking out for me and seeing what I was going through and thinking maybe this is your issue as well, I discounted it. In my mind, we have a group of friends who all pretty much have implants, and most of us were just like, it can't be her implants. It's not her implants. She's getting older. She's going through menopause. That's all it is. Little did I realize. I think I was just in denial, honestly. I didn't want it to be that. I didn't want to have to remove them. I didn't want to have another surgery. I didn't want to go through that pain or fear of changing my body and what was I going to look like. Meanwhile, what I look like is I've aged so much in the last 2 years. I was always very young looking for my age, and it's dramatically different. My eyes, the swelling, my weight, I gained 20 pounds. Luckily, I'm 5'9" and can spread it out a little bit, but that's a lot. When my life is about fitness and I eat extremely clean and healthy and I work out and I run and I Peloton and I bike and I swim and and the weight just keeps going up, up, up. It just doesn't make sense. So, okay, moving forward, I start getting so many diagnoses that I realize, all right, I have to kind of look into this breast implant illness and see if this could possibly be it. Well, as soon as I started looking into it, I realized, oh my God, every woman's story I read sounds like mine. Most of the women that I've seen videos of are a lot younger, and that's part of my purpose in doing this, is that because I am 56 years old, I thought maybe some older women or women closer to my age would relate to my story. So, fast forward, my friend had hers taken out probably about a year and a half ago. Hi, this is Blue. She is a different person today than she was back then. I mean, she lost all the weight she had gained. She looks beautiful. Her skin is glowing again. She's running. She's out there. She's working hard. You know, it's such a difference, so dramatic that it has to be real. And I've seen that story over and over and over again. So I came to the conclusion that I needed to have my implants taken out as well. If my symptoms get 20% better, I would be thrilled. But I'm thinking they're probably going to get a lot better. I know it's going to be a long journey. There's a detox afterwards. I've been working with a wonderful nutritionist to try to get my body prepared for the surgery. Thank you, Stacy, at Positive Plates Nutrition. And hopefully I'm in good condition for this and it goes well. I chose a doctor in Florida. I live in New York, Dr. Rankin at Aquaplastic Surgery. The way I chose him is there's a handful of doctors throughout the country that are really, really specialized in explant surgery. You need to get the full capsule out. So I wanted to go to a doctor that knows extensively how to do this procedure correctly. I loved the aesthetics that I saw other women posting of the after surgery, because of course, I mean, I'm worried about what it's going to look like after. You know, obviously, if I wasn't conscious of looks, I would never have gotten the implants to begin with. So, you know, I've learned a lot since then, and I care a lot less about it, but I still want to be happy with the way my body looks. So I'm getting a lift as they take out the implants, which should hopefully, you know, I'll be scarred, but that's okay. This is a lesson. A scar is a lot better than feeling like I'm 90 years old on a daily basis. So this Friday is the surgery. I leave tomorrow for Florida and I'll be there a week healing. And I just wanted to do this little video today just to start out, but I will be updating maybe the day of the surgery if I am coherent enough. And I'll give updates, how it goes, how the healing is. I'll be very honest. You know, I have a lot of fears, but I also have a lot of hope. So I hope doing this little series will help someone else. Any questions, anything, please message me, reach out. I'd be happy to help anyone going through. This is no joke, no fun. And if you're considering implants, please do your research. I wish I had. I don't know if I would have found this. Most physicians who give you the implants are not going to tell you about this. They don't have to, and you know, it cuts into their profits. So you have to really do the research for yourself. I know for me, I will never put something else into my body again without extensively looking into it. So if you are thinking about it, you know, realize this is a real thing. You know, hundreds of thousands of women are going through this, you know, so there's something to it. And anyway, that's it. So I will update you as it gets closer or after surgery, and hopefully things will be looking better. Thanks for listening, and talk to you soon.